Hi everyone, this is Yana and I am excited to share a quick video using Simon Says Stamp Limited Edition 2015 Holiday Card Kit. This kit is filled with gorgeous holiday products and is perfect for some last minute holiday card making. Okay, so I've started working on my card by creating a tag out of red cardstock from my kit by using a Simon Says Stamp tag die. I've added a little bit of washi tape from Little B onto my tag to make it look like this is Santa's belly and his belt. This washi tape also came in this kit and I just love it. Not only the design, which is oh so perfect for holiday cards and gift wrapping, but also the little built-in tab at the top of the packaging to tear the tape. It's just so clever. So I've made the tag using cardstock and washi tape, and by the way, you can just make a bunch of tags like this as little gift tags or even, Christmas tree ornaments. That Santa's belt looks just fantastic. So back to the card. I'm going to use a sheet of pattern paper from my kit and trim it down to about 4, by 5¼ inches, and this sizing will end up being a little different later. I'm also using a sheet of red cardstock from my kit and trimming that to be, just a little bit larger than my patterned paper panel so that I have a nice little red border to frame my patterned paper piece. Now, after a couple of minutes, I decided it would be kind of fun to use Simon's stitched rectangle die to trim the patterned paper panel down a little bit and also to give it that faux stitched edge. I personally really like to have either real stitching or faux stitching on my cards, and these faux stitch dies from Simon are truly among my absolute favorites. So I ended up die cutting or trimming that panel down using my stitched rectangle die from Simon, and I also trimmed my red cardstock panel just a little bit. So the largest panel, the red one, ended up being about 4 by 5¼ inches. I'm going to go ahead and use my Scrapbook Adhesive's Grand Tape Runner to adhere these two together. I also trimmed a little banner out of this red stripe patterned paper, and I want to add it to my card behind the tag, just as a little extra layer. I really like this bold patterned paper, and in fact, I first tried to use it to make another card, but it didn't really look pretty, or it didn't really look the way I had it planned, so this is just a little leftover piece that I have here. So I'm going to adhere that as well, just making sure that my panel is centered and that I'm adhering this piece also in the center, and I'm using grid lines of my cutting mat to help me with that. I'm going to fold the rest of the paper over to the back side of my panels and tape it in place. I'm lifting up the edge of this piece to give it some dimension. I was kind of thinking about adding some foam adhesive squares in between the banner and the base panel to help the banner stay lifted up, but I ended up not doing that. Next, I'm going to use Scrapbook Adhesive's black foam squares and add those to the tag to adhere it onto my card. But before I do that, I also need to add a little bit of this red twine from my kit, and once I have that in place, I can go ahead and foam mount my tag onto my panel. I have to say, I'm really in love with the little dimensional nutcracker stickers from Little B, and these were also in this kit, and they are made of wood, I think. I'm telling you, these are perfect little accent pieces and just so stinking cute. I think I'm just gonna go and get myself another pack of these and just keep them because they are so cute. So I'm going to add one of them onto my card, and I'm adhering it onto a round sticker from the label sticker sheet from my kit and using some more foam adhesive to foam mount it in place. Since my tag is already foam mounted, I already have some dimension there. I'm going to double up on the foam adhesive on one side and add one layer of foam adhesive to the other side of this round label sticker so that it ends up being nice and flat in the end. At this moment, I realized that I wanted to heat emboss a sentiment using white embossing powder onto my tag. But because it was already foam mounted, it was obviously too late to do that, so I kind of had to improvise. I decided to use another label sticker from my kit and stamp my sentiment there using lipstick red ink from Simon. I'm using a Merry Christmas sentiment from the stamp set that's included in this limited edition holiday kit, and this is a great stamp set to practice coloring. This is something I should really be doing. I really want to improve my coloring skills, but I'm being very lazy about it, and don't tell anyone I said that. Anyhow, I'm stamping Merry Christmas Blessings, and you can see I have a little piece of patterned paper to the side where I'm practicing my stamping. Since I'm using these stamps for the first time, I need to make sure they ink up well and stamp well. And since I'm stamping them onto a label and I don't have another label like this, it's better to double check everything, and make sure it's perfect or close to perfect. So after I stamped the Merry Christmas Blessings, I realized I had just too much space there at the bottom of this label, and I kind of needed to add something to balance things out. Otherwise, it would have just, looked empty. So I stamped another little sentiment that says "From all of us." And my sentiment label is ready. I really like how these particular label stickers are not glossy and allow you to actually stamp on them. I do like glossy stickers, but if it's a label sticker or a journaling card, it's kind of it kind of has to be matte to be able to write or stamp on it. I don't always have stays on ink in the right color, or I don't always want to heat emboss things to make them permanent on glossy surfaces. So having matte stickers like this is a huge plus. So I added my sentiment sticker onto my tag, and I placed it so that the circle label under the nutcracker overlaps it just slightly. Now I'm going to foam mount this entire piece onto my card base using my scrapbook adhesive foam squares to pop it up, just a little bit and give this card some more dimension. As a one last touch, I'm going to add a couple of gems in shape of stars from my kit onto my card. I've added just 3 and used these to form a little visual triangle around the sentiment, the Santa's belt, and my little nutcracker. So this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this card. The information about this kit can be found in the video description and also in my blog, along with links to other products I used to make this card. If you'd like to see more videos using products from Simon Says Stamp, be sure to check out the link you see on the screen. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I have new card making videos coming out every week. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!